Hi there! Welcome to Nobby's Corner. I'm Nobby, and we haven't seen each other in 2 weeks. Or maybe not that long if you're coming from that future spouses video. Thank you so much, by the way, for the awesome reception in response to that. I was not expecting so many people to click, comment, like, and ultimately subscribe because of that video. But I'm hoping that I can do more creative things soon with these readings. But today we're actually going to keep it pretty short, sweet, and simple. With the beginning of Scorpio season, it's really easy to get bogged down by all the negative energy, the intensity, you know, of certain things, overlooking, diving way too deep. Sometimes it's necessary, but at the same time, like, it's really easy to overlook the positive aspects that do support us, that are going well for us, you know? So yeah, I'm here today just to remind you of those little things that are going well for you. And yeah, let me just introduce our piles here. Pile number 1 with snowflake obsidian. Pile number 2, moss agate. Pile number 3, selenite. Yeah. Pile number 4, clear quartz. And pile number 5 with our smoky quartz here. Anyway, take a second to decide which pile is yours. I don't need to tell you how to choose because I think it's just one of those things where you just have an intuitive knowing. Anywho, without further ado, let us get started. Alrighty, pile number 1 with this piece of snowflake obsidian here. I heard that it's associated with the sign of Sagittarius. I'm a Sag, so maybe this is my pile as well. But, you know, it's volcanic glass, so it has to do with fire, I guess. As with all types of obsidian, it's associated with introspection. Introspection, like looking at the parts of us that we'd rather forget or pretend wasn't there. And the snowflake obsidian is one of the gentler stones where it's less, it introduces you to your demons softly, gently, I guess. I don't know how many times I can say gently, but you know what I mean. It's just, I personally love it, but I've had really good experiences using obsidian. So, anywho, sorry about my tangent. So what are some blessings for pile number 1? We have the Knight of Swords. You've got stuff that you want to say. You have your defenses up. You are quick. Then we have the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like you've had to fight off this person recently. Oh, and the Sun. Okay. Yeah, you've had to fight off somebody who was kind of like playing with your heart, I guess I could say. You've had to cut out a connection kind of abruptly, I would say, with the Knight. Oh, we have the Emperor as well. But you've had to cut off this connection with this King of Wands in reverse. And I think it was something that built up to that point. Like you were repressing a lot of feelings, a lot of negativity that you had, but finally, like, there was a final straw, I guess, that made you go, well, fuck it, I don't want to do this anymore. And you cut this person off. And now you're much happier without them. And guess what? You could already be in another relationship with somebody who is better for you. or is just a better person in general, or this person is coming into your life pretty soon. If you have kids, I feel like your kid might have had, you know, a tumultuous relationship with the person that you cut off. And they're really happy. Really happy that you've gotten away from it. So, we have the Empress in reverse. So, I think the Empress in reverse represents you. You are not at the point where you can be, you know, the Empress upright. You just have to keep working at yourself. But you are the Empress, you know? You have all the qualities required to be one. It's just that you are recovering from that bad connection with the King of Wands there. So, just give yourself time, love, space, and forgiveness for whatever you feel guilty about. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. I think you might be feeling a little bit alone. Like, you've reached... Maybe it's been a while since you've cut this person off. Oh, the Lover's in reverse. Could be a while, or it could be pretty recent. I think for most of you it's a recent thing that happened. But for others, like, you've been kind of... You've been in limbo for maybe 2 or 3 months. That's what I'm hearing, feeling. And you're yearning for a partnership. The blessing in this is that it's ushering you into a new one. But I think you're going to be selective, you know? You're going to be careful about who you let into your life. But I think it's just a bunch of circumstances the universe is lining up for you in order for you to be with the right one. To be with your Emperor, who can help you become this Empress upright. I say that with a lot of caution, however. Don't be dependent on others to make you who you want to be. Because that is your responsibility, and also, like, it's not permanent. It's not long-lasting if somebody else does it for you. You have to find it within yourself to make that change. What other hidden blessings are there for pile number 1? Oh, like, one of the good things about, like, being with bad partners, I would say, is also to, like, kind of test out... You were kind of beta testing, I guess. Like, getting to know what qualities you like in a person and what qualities are kind of a deal breaker, you know, that you can't live with. I'm not saying, like, to nitpick, like, to, like, find that perfect image of the person that you're thinking of, or, like, of the ideal that you're thinking of. But really, like, what works for you and what doesn't, you know? So, and that's a very positive thing. It's priceless, that sort of experience. Alright, so I'm going to grab some oracle cards for you. What are some oracle cards for pile number 1? What is some advice for pile number 1? Or additional messages for their spread. Additional messages. Oop. Additional messages in their spread. Sustain. So, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm just trying to find, like, the right words to express it. But basically, just, like, you're in an alright space right now. The future looks bright for you. You've cleared yourself of this negative energy, and it's telling you not to go back on it. To let go of this connection forever. To let go of all that negativity that it brought. And the same type of negativity that might show up in other places, you know? Keep going. What else? Are there any other messages for pile number 1? Repel. Whoops. Repel. Yeah, repel. Let me just turn my back towards you. Yeah, maybe that's something you should be doing. Turn your back towards negativity. Towards this ex who might be trying to come back into your life. And your back towards whatever, like I said, like negative patterns, negative energies that show up in different places. Maybe you've noticed that there's a certain response that you get from people. Maybe there's a certain way that people seem to treat you. And like really putting your foot down. And saying, no, that's not right. I don't deserve to be treated like this. So, yeah. Pile number 1, that was your reading. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what current situation you're in. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Have a nice one, and goodbye. Alrighty. Pile number 2, welcome. You've chosen this moss agate here. Moss agate is like the health stone, it seems like. Something about like anti-inflammatory properties or something like that. I don't know. It sure is pretty though. And it's supposed to be super healing, supposed to help you balance between mind and heart or whatever. But definitely has a health like emphasis. So you could be a Virgo or like you could be dealing with the Virgos, or just health is a really important part of your life at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna move this aside. And actually keep it in view maybe. Ah, crap. We're gonna be using the Crystal Unicorn Tarot for this one. So, what are some hidden blessings for pile number 2? Eight of Pentacles. You have skills, you have knowledge under your belt. You've been working hard, and you are seeing the fruits of your labor. For a lot of you, I see it's school. And also for a lot of you, I think it's like a specific trade. Hidden blessings for pile number 2. Wow. None of these cards are wanting to come out. What is going on here? The Fool. Maybe that's why. Your energy is kind of like, whatever. Like, you have these things under your belt, like, but you are pretty carefree. You have an open heart and mind towards the world, towards whatever experiences might come at you, which is great. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. You could have left a partnership. You could have left home recently. I think some of you Yeah. You left home. You left your hometown. Wherever you're living, you kind of moved somewhere else. You've been adventuring, traveling, and started to build roots in something. Maybe not a location specifically, but you've been honing your craft in something. And then we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So I think you're starting to recognize that, like in general, you are starting to recognize your blessings, you know? You realize that things that you didn't care for or didn't like really care about in the past, like they were actually all right, you know? They're actually all right to accept into your life. Just 1 second. Alright, so we also have the Six of Swords here. So yeah, definitely you've had to leave home. You've had to travel away from home. And we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and in having to move away from home, having to get away, you are starting to get world experience. You're starting to get some knockback rather than being in an insulated bubble, you know? But it's just teaching you how to better navigate your world. We have the King of Pentacles. Could be a lover. Somebody who can provide for you. We have the Three of Wands. Travel. Even more travel cards. You could have somebody waiting for you at home. Waiting for you to come back in. And that's, of course, a blessing because they have, like, these loving energies directed towards you, you know? Somebody cares. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Let me grab some oracle cards. Adaptation. Yeah, so wherever you find yourself in the world, and I see you traveling to so many different places. Like, you have to adapt to your surroundings, to the people around you, to the culture that you're in, you know? But I think that you are so prepared to do that. You might be a Sagittarius. I know that we talked about Virgo and health before. Maybe you're traveling for health. Who knows? But really, this feels very lighthearted. And maybe the moss agate has to do with the balancing of mind and body, of heart and mind, that sort of thing. Being able to integrate that in your travels, to listen to your intuition and logic while navigating around. Any other messages from our oracle cards here? Enhance. So always think of ways that you could improve yourself. Improve in the ways that you do things. So vague. But yeah, just always focus on improving yourself. How you can make your life better. How you can make the most out of your situation. Alright, pile number 2. That was your reading. Let me know what you thought. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. Alrighty, pile number 3. Welcome. You chose the selenite. Alright, let's set this up to the side. Alright, I think we should go with the lovely Omens tarot for this one. Alright. So what kind of positive, or not positive, well, I mean, it's gonna be positive. What kind of hidden blessings are there for pile number 3? Ooh, you wanted to pop out. The Hierophant. I'm gonna need more cards to figure out what that means. Ooh, the Devil in reverse. Breaking of addictions. Okay. So, I don't want to offend anybody, but it seems like somebody went back to church. That sort of feel. Like, you might have been raised religious and then you left the faith, and after a while you could have gone back to that, or found a different belief system. Because I think that spirituality is actually pretty important in your life. And it's a blessing because it provides you with, you know, community, provides you with support. Ow. We have 7 of Cups in reverse. We're getting the same cards throughout this, throughout these piles. It's kind of freaking me out. We have 7 of Cups in reverse, and we have 6 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you were done dreaming, done... I mean, I don't want to... It isn't what it sounds like, I think. But you're done chasing after dreams that are not obtainable. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what those 2 cards mean in reverse. You're done. And I think you might have been involved with drugs somehow, or something that inebriated you. Could be alcohol, just something that put you in an alternate state of mind, you know, state of consciousness. But you're realizing that that's just not how you... I think in the end you're just trying to obtain the sense of connectedness. But you've realized with your experiences that it doesn't always lead you to the place that you want to be. And you're realizing that faith might be the vehicle for you in order to obtain enlightenment, or that sense of peace and contentment that you're looking for. You've been through a lot. And you're seeking... Is redemption the word? We are... Well, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So you're done not doing anything. You're done being stagnant. You are at a stage where you are taking action. Tangible action. And guess what? You have the world right in front of you. Because you're suddenly looking at things that are within your reach. And you're realizing that the world isn't within your reach. What other blessings are there for pile number 3? Shout out to Rebecca if you're watching this. It's also telling you that now is the time to act, if you aren't already. So there's that. But you're done waiting for perfection. You're done waiting for the perfect conditions to align themselves. You want something, you're gonna go out and get it. Alright, so that was it for your tarot cards. Let me grab some oracle cards. Additional messages from the Hedgewitch. Botanical oracle. Ooh. Stabilize. I think you are seeking stability. You're seeking the perfect conditions because that will yield the best results, right? But instead of waiting, you're realizing that you have to be that agent. You have to be the glue that holds everything together. That's a lot of responsibility. That's a lot of energy. But it is going to be for the best, I guess. Sorry, I kind of spaced out for a second. We have adversity. So welcome the challenges, welcome the bumps in the road that you might experience. Because they're all there to help strengthen you. And in the future, it's gonna be like no sweat to you, all these things that come into your path. These are all invaluable experiences for you. And if you're willing to take these on, you have, again, the world in front of you. Anyway, pile number 3, that was your reading. Let me know what you thought. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Alrighty, pile number 4 with this clear quartz here. Alright, let's set this to the side. For your reading, I'm going to be using the True Black Tarot. Let me just shuffle this really quickly. I'm probably going to pause the video so it doesn't sound weird. Alrighty, so what are some blessings for pile number 4? Just popped out. 3 of Cups. You have people that love you around you. You have friends. You have people that you can shoot the shit with. And kind of de-stress, which is really important. You are surrounded by like-minded people. What strikes me is kind of like the clarity of the water in these cups here, you know? It's just this like really pure and clear feeling. Clear feeling. It's just refreshing, you know? That's the type of feeling that I'm getting from it. So, you have a group of friends that are invaluable and help you heal from, you know, just normal life. Who kind of provides a sort of oasis. Blessings for pile number 4. Hidden blessings. What do they not know? Or pay attention to? Ten of Cups in reverse. And the 4 of Cups. Wow, a lot of Cups cards. Are y'all like water signs or something? Where you like interact with a lot of water signs? What I'm getting from this 3-card combo here is that you've kind of had to downsize in your social group. The people that you interacted with before, you might have been like Like in high school or something, you might have been popular, something like that. You might have had an expansive group of quote-unquote friends. But over time you've realized that you can't really connect to them like you do with, you know, your closest friends. This Three of Cups here, you know? That, like, all these people don't matter. All these cups don't matter. What actually matters for you in this life is, or at this current stage of your life, is just to have this clarity, this connection, the strong ass connection that you have with your closest friends here. But because I asked for hidden blessings, maybe it's something that you're starting to realize. Haven't fully processed yet, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm not giving you enough credit. We also have the Knight of Pentacles here. Oh, sorry about that. Smacking the camera here. We have the King of Cups. And the Page of Wands in reverse. Wow, you have so many people around you. I wanted to say that these are romantic connections, but I feel like they actually might represent your friends. With 3 cards as well. So they're talking about the 3 cups that you have in front of you. You have this Page of Wands, a fire sign. Somebody who's kind of immature, but is a lot of fun, a whole lot of fun. We have the Knight of Cups. Somebody who you can go to about any sort of problem. They are like, they're a good sounding board for your emotions. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody who is cautious and careful, and just somebody that you can depend on when you are in need. So you have stability. You have emotional fulfillment, and you have unbridled passion. And those are represented by your friends. Or those are the qualities that you can find in your friends. So forget about all these cups, you know. It's fine. You have everything that you need. Alright, so next I'm going to grab some oracle cards. What are some additional messages for pile number 4? You know, just reading this pile just gives me so much, like, I just feel the love, you know? There's just so much love between you all. It's great. Additional messages for pile number 4. Nope. Growth in reverse. And adaptation in reverse. So these cards are all about movement, right? But in reverse, I think it's telling you that you are good where you are at currently. You might be reeling from the loss of your community, the loss of the people who were casual friends with you. But right now it's a time for you to kind of heal. Stay in the same spot and heal. Relish in the great, albeit few, connections that you do have. Now is time to rest. Alright, so that was all the messages for you, pile number 4. Let me know what you thought. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Alright, so last but not least. Oh my gosh. we have the tarot, or what am I talking about? Yeah, so we have the smoky quartz for the last pile here. Sorry, a lot of things are going everywhere. My god. Just give me 1 second. So yeah, we have smoky quartz. Set this to the side here. Let's get started with your reading. We're using the Tarot Cats Tarot. What are some hidden blessings for pile number 5? Hidden blessings for pile number 5. Ten of Cups in reverse. Wow, I'm getting all the same cards throughout these readings. It's tripping me out. We just had Ten of Cups in reverse in the last one, and then there was like similarities between like the Hierophant cards. I'm just like, is it a personal message for me or something? Or are y'all watching the whole video? Or like, what's going on? We have Three of Cups in reverse. We also had Three of Cups in the last one. We have Five of Cups in reverse. Shit. Excuse my language, but holy. And then we have Page of Pentacles. Wow. What is this saying? Hold up. Here, let me try to grab some more cards, just because, like, it has to do with community, I know. It has to do with people that you've, like, placed a bit of your heart with, if that makes sense. Like, you have emotional investment in these people that cut you off, it seems like. Or maybe you cut them off. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, you've been through a lot. Just, you've lost your community, you've lost money, you've lost people who can support you financially. And this is a blessing? I guess with Scorpio season, it's all about clearing things that we don't need. So, whatever the situation was, you've lost a lot, but it's just clearing space for what you need in the future. Or even in the present right now. So you're definitely going, if you haven't already, to experience a major upheaval. It's gonna be super chaotic. Per like all the cards like just flying around and falling, and just like I was like, oh, like it was chaos. And I think that might be something that you are experiencing or will experience in the near future. So what kind of blessings can pile number 5 experience or get from the situation here? What are their blessings? I keep looking at that fire and that Five of Wands card. This one here, like it's a cleansing sort of fire. It's kind of like when people burn underbrush in forests to help manage wildfires or to just clear the space for new organisms. That's what it reminds me of. It seems like a contained fire. Oh, wow, that just shot out. 2 of them. Six of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. So this change is really allowing you, whatever has happened, it's allowing you to move on. It's allowing you to make a decision like financially between like maybe jobs or something. And also to let go of your past, to let go of dependency on your past. to be independent. Like, you get to make this decision. You get to choose what pentacle you want. It's also a card about balance. So, like, you're not financially abundant, but you get to make these decisions on your own, and you get to be the captain of your own ship. Whereas before, you were probably subject to the decision making and the whims of other people. So independence is your hidden blessing. You've been through a lot. It's been hard, but in the end, it's going to be worth it. You're going to look back like 5 years from now and you're going to be like, hell, like that needed to happen. Otherwise, I'd still be stuck at home, you know? Otherwise, I'd still be stuck at home. I wouldn't be the person that I am today, you know, that sort of thing. Let me grab some oracle cards for you. Oracle cards for pile number 5, please. Oracle cards for pile number 5. Additional messages for pile number 5, please. Defend. Defend your independence, defend your right to assert your will. And ritual in reverse. So the patterns that you've let go of or are in the process of letting go of from the past. You need to create your own rituals, create your own structure, create your own rules, is what I'm seeing. Then we have sacred in reverse. So what you thought was sacred, like, I hate to say it, but a lot of the times the things, the beliefs that we grow up with, and I think you already know this, but the things that we grow up with, the beliefs that we grow up with, you realize that, you know, they are not law, they are not sacred, they aren't ideals that everybody subscribed to, nor are they necessarily right. Especially for yourself. You could have been subject to them. But this is your life. This is your game. You need to become an active player in it. Don't let people sway you. Create your own reality, I guess. You know, there are going to be limits, there are going to be physical limits, but at least, like, these are choices that you've made. Don't let people write your own story. Anyway, pile number 5, that was your reading. Let me know what you thought. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, I'd really like to hear what your situation is, because I am in a similar spot. Yeah, so, again, just let me know. And I guess I will see you in the next reading. Bye-bye now.